Should you buy this business? I saw this business come up for sale in my home state. I live in Indiana, and I'm going to do a live review on why I would or why I would not buy this business, because a lot of people have said, hey, how do you evaluate buying a business? How do you know if you should buy a business? And I'm going to tell you 100% today why it does or it does not make sense to buy this business. Okay, so what this business is a hair salon and barber shop. Okay, before I get into this, my name's Nate Jones. So if you like this type of content, business, how to buy businesses, how to start businesses, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. So let's get into this. A hair salon and a barber shop in Crown Point, Indiana. The asking price is $199,000. Gross revenues $43,200. The EBITDA is $20,000, but we really don't need to pay attention to that. The furniture and equipment and inventory, you're at $55,000. I'm going to break down all this in a second. It's been around since 2013, rents $1,200 a month. Okay, so let's go through and see what this is all about. Looks pretty nice inside. Cool. It's a salon. The barbershop's out of here too. There's the barbershop side, and it's in a nice building. Okay, Crown Point, Indiana. Here we go. Salon is located in Crown Point, Indiana. Has been running extremely well for the last 10 years. Okay, well, let's see, why are they selling if they've been so profitable the last 10 years? We'll find out here in a second. Current owner wants to remain as a stylist and can help the new owner get started. Okay, well, why does the current owner want to sell? That's a question I would initially ask here. There are currently 6 rental stations and the main floor in a private room upstairs with an additional 2 stations, which is great for a private setting to lease out. Okay, great. So that means that there is some potential room for expansion here, but I'm going to tell you in a second, why this does matter or it doesn't. The business comes full equipped and is turnkey with chair stations, blah, 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 clientele, seller is motivated. And I'm going to tell you why they're motivated in a second. And here's a little video. We're not even going to watch it, but the lease expiration is coming up here in August of next year. So here we are. You know what I mean? I broke this down on an Excel sheet, and I'm going to tell you why this is a horrible deal and why you should not buy this business. And there's a reason that she's probably selling it, is because she's not making money and she doesn't know what to do. So she's going to try to pop out of here with some money. So the asking price is $199,900. Okay. Gross revenue is $43,000. Cash flow is 18 grand. So if I were to buy this cash, my return on investment, 199,000 divided by 18,000 is 9%. Okay. My furniture and inventory is 55,000. That was the 50,000 plus 5. So the goodwill, she's basically tacking on $144,900 as goodwill on this, which is complete crazy. So first off, if I was going to buy this, I wouldn't. The purchase price would be cut in half. If not, I would just essentially pay a little bit more than her furniture and inventory because, you don't even own the building or anything here. So 9% on ROI, which is horrible because when you buy a business, you want to factor in, okay, what if half of what if things go south after I buy it? There's a reason she's buying it. We don't know. And a lot of times you will never know, because if they use a business broker like they did on this one, you may not even be able to talk to the owner, and the owner might lie to you and say, oh, I just want to get out of owning a business. Okay, whatever. So 9%, if that gets cut in half, I'm at 4.5%. What can I make if I had $200,000 sitting around to buy a business? Why would I only want to buy a business that pays me 4.5%? That is stupid. That is, you can go make that in any Monday market right now. And you can make that money without having the risk of owning a business. Now, if we can get that purchase price in half, then you're probably about a 20-25% ROI. But still, this is why I wouldn't buy this business. Here we go. The loan, they also said on here, seller financing available. Well, how nice of you to finance this freaking loss on this business here. Okay, so let's go into this. If I'm going to seller finance, you're going to have to probably put 20% down. That's 40 grand. You're going to pay the lady or the guy who owns this $40,000. The loan is 5%. You're probably going to do a 5% interest rate at a seller finance rate for 10 years. That means your loan amount's $159,900. That's the 40,000 plus 159 puts us at 199,900. Term is 10 years. Interest rate is 5%. So that means our monthly payment is $1,695. But wait, what's our cash flow right now? $18,000. So that means that our net cash flow every month is $1,500 minus the monthly payment, which is a negative net profit of $195, not including the $40,000 down. So you've already lost your down payment and you're losing almost $200 a month, which makes no sense. So first off, asking price is horrible. The asking price is absolutely horrible on this. I would want to know, why is she selling, or he or she selling? Why are you asking that much? Why do you think your business is worth that much? And first off, if the net here is 18,000, is there actual room for expansion? What are some expenses? Because gross revenue is 43, so we're cutting that in half. What they say, the lease was 1,200, so you're at about 14,000 on a lease. So 14,000, that's 33. So there's probably about some other tax or some other fees and stuff. So there's really not a lot of room, even if you increase this revenue at this purchase price. So the only thing you need to do is really knock the purchase price down to maybe even $100,000. Then you're at an $18,000 cash flow, which puts you at an 18% return. Then you're kind of thinking about it. But even then, even at this loan down here, that loan's going to go down. You're still going to be very close, if not making 200 to 300 a month. I guess it's passive income, but there's a lot of things that could go south in this business that I'm just not comfortable with, that I wouldn't even initiate hey, I'm interested. This is just, it seems a little fishy to me. This is such a big purchase price. I don't like to go into talks about buying businesses if the purchase price is not even anywhere remotely realistic. I mean, it doesn't take a smart individual to literally do some math on, if somebody were to finance this for 10 years at a 5% interest rate, they're literally losing money. So, yeah, and it looks like the EBITDA here is $20,000. So, yeah, it's just not. It's just not even. I mean, they're wanting an 11 times multiple on the profit. So 18. If you do 18,000 divided by 199, that's 11 times multiple. You see those multiples in subscription-based businesses that are doing over $1 million, $2, $3 million a year, but you will not see that in a barbershop, hair salon. So, break down your businesses when you're doing this. The one thing that I would say some positives about this business is there is, some reoccurring revenue there, because each stylist will pay you rent. So each stylist is paying you rent. So, but the issue is, the cash flow is only 18,000. So I don't really understand where that revenue is coming from, because are people just paying $200 a month or $100 a month? Like, what are we going to do? So I just think this lady owns it. She's trying to get out of it. She may be underwater. She may be running into financial troubles, or he or she, and they need to sell this business, which can be an opportunity for you to reach out to them and see if you can get that purchase price way down. But when somebody's unrealistic like this, I don't want to go into a business and cut their purchase price in half, because, like I said in the description here, you're gonna have to work with that person on a moving forward basis. She wants to remain on as a stylist right here. So if I cut her purchase price in half, that person's going to be pretty pissed off at me, and we're probably not going to have a good working relationship. So if it's not even remotely close from the beginning, don't waste your time on it. This is a hard no for me, and I'll be sprinkling in a couple of these videos every now and then on how, evaluating businesses and seeing if things make sense, and helping you evaluate businesses so someday you can purchase your own. So if you got value out of today's video, hit like and subscribe. Thanks.